Hey, I'm Laura. I'm turning 30 in 4 months, and I'm also moving out in 4 months, and I'm selling all of my stuff, and I'm just gonna live without a home. Now I'm saying it out loud, it sounds a little bit ridiculous, but I don't know whether this is just some kind of like turning 30 crisis or whether this is like a genius idea. But basically, I find winters in the UK really hard. I decided to buy this thing to help. I thought that a bit of light therapy would sort me out. Apparently not. The dark winters just get me down so much. And when my housemate told me that we have to sign on for another year tenancy here, so by the way, I live with two strangers I found on the internet. And when my housemate told me that we have to sign on for another year, I was like, okay, yeah, I love it here, but do I love it enough to be here for another year? Do I love it enough to go through another winter of it being cloudy and grey and not seeing the sun for months? And I don't think I'm prepared to do that. I don't know if it's just because I am turning 30 and I'm freaking out a little bit, or whether it is because I have ADHD and I like to make impulsive decisions. And I'm just like, yeah, let's just go for it. Let's just get rid of everything. Who knows? But anyway, this is video 1 of me documenting the journey because I need someone to keep me accountable. Like, I need someone to make sure that I actually do it, that I actually follow through and sell everything. Otherwise, it's gonna 4 months are gonna go by and suddenly I'm gonna be like, okay, I still have all of this shit and I have nowhere to live. I enjoy making videos. I clearly enjoy the sound of my own voice. So I thought that I would document it and share it with you guys. For a few reasons. You can help me stay accountable. I can show you what I'm doing. Ugh. And I love it here. So we've got this gorgeous house. We've got plenty of space. We've got loads of room. There is a pool on site that I can use. There is a gym on site that I can use that I don't use as much as I should. But yeah, I love it here. I love it in Cardiff. I love my room. I love everything about it. But the thought of having to spend another year here makes me... So I thought to myself, what is another option? What do you want to do? And I love traveling. I spent a year in Australia, so this isn't a completely crazy new idea. So I'm turning 30 in July, the end of July. My tenancy agreement also ends just a couple of days after my birthday, so in July. And I was thinking what do I want to do? I don't want to be tied into somewhere for another year. If they said here that we could pay month by month and have it as a rolling contract, I would have stayed. But another year, no. So I've come up with this crazy idea that I'm just going to sell everything, and I have a lot of stuff, and I'm just gonna sell it all, get rid of it, and go nomadic. So what I mean by that is just I won't have a permanent residence. I have booked a flight to Portugal, so I'm going to spend the month of, halfway through September until halfway through October. So I'm going to go spend a month in Portugal because it's the same time zone as here in the UK anyway. Also, most of the work I do is online anyway, and I've always had this dream of being location independent, not having to be anywhere specific. And I realized that I kind of am location independent now with my job, with what I do for work, with my coaching, with working online. I don't have to be anywhere, but because I have the tenancy agreement here, I have to be here, or like at least I have to pay rent here. So if I do go and travel anywhere, I've got to pay rent here as well as paying for wherever I am. So when I leave in July, when I move out, then what? So the first thing I am doing is, it just so happens that someone I know, a friend of mine, is going to be away for a whole month, and they were like, oh, do you fancy house sitting? And I was like, actually, yes. So the first month I've got free accommodation for the whole month, and I'm going to be hanging out in Manchester, which I've never been to, so that's going to be super fun. So I get to spend a month of my summer in Manchester, hanging out, exploring, and like I said, all I need to work is internet, and there's internet there. So first month is sorted. So that's the month of August, and then September going to Portugal. So I'm probably going to see my brother for like the first week, and then I'm going to go to Portugal for a month, and then halfway through October, then I have no plans. So I'm sorted until October. Will it work? Will I love it? Will I hate it? I don't know. So I've got 4 months to prepare. There's so much to get rid of, and I love my plants so much. I have so many plants. I have too many plants, but I love them. So I've got to find new homes for all of them. I have a wardrobe full of clothes. It's not the first time I've done this either. So before I went to Australia for a year, I sold most of my stuff, but it was different. I left things at my grandparents', I left things at my dad's. This time I'm getting rid of it all, which will also be nice because I'm going to sell it all, so maybe make a bit of cash. That'll help boost that emergency fund that I'm going to need to be able to do this. So yeah, I've got to work out the budgeting, how much I'm going to spend each month, where I'm going to sleep. Yeah. Have I thought this through enough? I don't know. Am I going to have to be super organized? Probably. Am I going to be able to do it? Who knows? I guess we'll soon find out.